Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So as you guys may know, I really enjoy Natasha Denona's shadow formula. So I have a bunch of her palettes back here, but I'm a bit choosy with them. Like I didn't get the, I think it was the Circo Loco or like that really bright like circusy one. I didn't get that one. I did get the Zendo and I didn't like it, so I ended up returning it. So I've been eyeing this one for quite a while and I finally got my hands on it on Mercari with a coupon with a credit. It is the Triochrome. It's the one that has a duochrome lid. It's green and purple. So I thought that I would sit down and do some swatches. I have already played with this palette and I think I've done 3 different looks with it, which I will include at the very end of this video, just like clips of the look and what I used. But if you guys are curious to see swatches and eye look and hear my thoughts on this palette, then just keep watching. All right, so this is what the palette looks like. Inside you have a row of greens, a row of purples, and then a row of like neutral orange, peachy shades. And then this one down here is like a green and pink flip. These 3 are like duochrome, triochrome. This one is like a gold to teal to olive metallic. The one in the middle is honestly just like a pinky purple. And then this one on the bottom is like a berry to green shade, which is really fun. It's really fun to pair these 2 together, the pink and the green one, like half and half on the lid, because certain ways you turn, the pink one turns green, which is kind of fun. So why don't we start off with swatches? I think I'm going to start with the duochrome ones first so you can kind of see what these shades look like. The first one is called Scarab, and this is that pretty like gold to green shifting one right here. Really intense, like I'm seeing like a gold green to deep green with like a hint of like a teal flip. I'm not sure if you guys can see it as I'm moving it around. The next like duochrome one is Kinetic, which I'm not super impressed with, which it's just like a purple with like a little bit of like a berry gold shift, not real intense. Right there. Like in my mirror, I'm just seeing purple and not much else, and I'm kind of like moving it all around and I just don't see a whole lot of change with that one. And then the one from the bottom row is Color Flip, which does look green this way, pink this way, and then gold that way. So this one does have like that triochrome effect to it. So pink, gold, green, depending on how the light hits it. So now I'm going to go just across the row. We're just going to do all the greens, all of the purples, and then all of like the peachy row. Okay, so here is the green row. We have Scrap, Androdite, Eon, or Ion, and Ver, or Vert, depending on which language you say it in. The purple row, we have Naga, Manganese, Redox, and Tungsten. These aren't as like pigmented and consistent as the green row, like they're a little bit more faded, but I know purples are very hard to formulate. I've heard that from everyone that has made their own makeup. Not myself. And then finally we have the last row. This one was super creamy, almost felt like a cream to powder formula. Okay, are we ready? We have Vertex, Plutonium, Garmin, and Diatonic. You can see that like these are really consistent and these are really consistent and these are a little bit more like patchy or just like they're skipping a bit on the skin, but super fun. I have already done a look with the peachy shades. I've already done a look with the green shades, but I have a court hearing today for my foster daughter, so I don't want to go too wild. So I think I might just do a pinky purple look, kind of to go with this vibe. Okay guys, this is the eye look I ended up creating using this palette. So let me just run through what I used. I used this all over the lid, this in the crease, this in the outer corner, and then I used this duochrome one all over the lid. And then I went in with these 2 shades on the bottom. So I'm just gonna breeze through it, show you real quickly in action. So let's jump right in. So this is the end look without mascara. I'm gonna pop on a little mascara and I'll be back to talk to you about my thoughts on this palette. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I think it's really fun. Now, let me give you my thoughts on this palette. As mentioned, I have previously tried a bunch of Natasha Denona's palettes. I really like her formula. Sometimes the color stories don't always work out, but I feel like in this case, they do. Not only does she give us 3 rows of shades that all complement each other, but you can also do like the pinks and the purples. You can do the oranges and the greens. You can do this neutral shade with just about anything. You can do a neutral on an olive. So I like this shade, or I like this palette. I like the colors in here. I like that there's like a nice light color. There's like a nice brightening color in each of the color families. My only complaint is that these Triochromes, if you apply them with a brush, you don't get any of the shifting color. You don't get any of the intensity. You really have to apply these 3 with the finger to get any type of color payoff with those shades. Some of them are a little bit dusty. Like as you can see, my palette's kind of a mess. So they are soft shadows, but they are super blendable, very pigmented. I really enjoy her formula. And yeah, some of these shades might be like a little bit out there, but this one's really beautiful in the crease. I also find that I really like this minty green all over the lid. It's nice and brightening. So I've been having a lot of fun playing with this palette. I do wish that the metallics were maybe just a little bit different. Like these 2 are pretty similar. It's like a shifty green and a shifty pink to green. And this purple one is just like a metallic purple. I don't find it to be that shifty, so I hardly ever reach for that one. But I do like playing with these 2. So 2 out of 3 of the Triochrome shifting shades isn't too bad. But would I say it's worth the, I think it was like $129. I didn't pay that. But would I say it's worth $129? I don't know. I think I prefer her midi size, which is like $65. The pans are smaller. I don't think I will ever run through any of these shadows just because I switch out my shadows almost daily or at least weekly. So I don't know. I'll have to let you guys be the judge of that. I do think these are fun colors. I think it's a fun assortment, great quality, nice big mirror. I also really like the duochrome palette. That's a really nice touch. So I like this. I am happy that I purchased it. I will insert clips of the other looks that I have created using this palette right here for you. So here's the first look I came up with using the Triochrome palette. I just used the green matte line of shadows. That's it. Hey guys, this is the second day I've used the Denona Triochrome palette. I think this is really pretty. I did like peaches in the crease, and then I did the duochrome green and the duochrome pink. And the pink actually shifts into like a greenish shade. So it's really pretty to use them together. But I did really have to pack the shimmer shades on the lid with my finger. With the brush, you don't really get much of the duochrome shift. But this is the finished look. So far I'm having a really fun time playing with this palette. I wasn't sure if the colors would go together, but so far they are, and I am enjoying it. So this is look number 2. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing swatches, several eye looks using this palette, and hearing my thoughts. If you did enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.